We continue exercise 7.5 and question number 7. Integration x upon x square plus 1 and x minus 1 dx. Integration x upon x square plus 1 and x minus 1 dx. So x square plus 1, this is quadratic form and this is linear form. And if there is a combination of quadratic and linear, so we suppose let x upon x minus 1 into x square plus 1 is written as a upon x minus 1. For linear, for x minus 1 we write a upon x minus 1, and for quadratic we will write bx plus c upon x square plus 1. Then x upon x minus 1, x square plus 1. Then take LCM, x minus 1 and x square plus 1. X minus 1 gets cancelled and it comes a into x square plus 1. Then x square plus 1 cancelled and it gives x minus 1 into bx plus c. Then denominator gets cancelled from both the sides and it gives a equals to, we remove the bracket, so a into x square, ax square plus a into 1a, x multiplied by bx and c, so x into bx square plus x into c, cx, then minus 1 into bx, minus bx and minus plus minus c. So we get ax equals to, from these two terms, x square is taken common. So a plus b into x square, and from these two terms, x will be taken common. So it gives minus b and plus c x. Then the constant term a minus c. Now we equate the coefficient both sides. So coefficient of x square on the right side is a plus b, and coefficient of x square on the left side is 0. So a plus b equals to 0. First equation. Coefficient of x on the right side is minus b plus c, and coefficient of x on the left side is 1. So minus b plus c equals to 1. This is second equation. The constant term is a minus c, and on the left side the constant term is 0. There is no any constant term, means 0. This is third number equation. So from equation number 3, we find the value of a. So from equation number 3, the value of a is equals to c, and put the value of a equals to c in second and third. So from second, put the value of, from second there is minus b plus c, minus b plus c equals to 1, and from third put the value of a equals to, from first a equals to c, put the value of a equals to c in first number equation. So from first we put a equals to c, then we get c plus b. C plus b equals to 0. And from second, the second number equation is c minus b equals to 1. C minus b equals to 1. So solve this, subtract, add minus b plus b cancelled, c plus c 2c, 2c equals to 1, and the value of c is 1 by 2. And a is equals to c. So the value of a will also be equals to 1 by 2. So the value of a is 1 by 2, the value of c is 1 by 2. Now we find the value of b. So from equation number second, c minus b equals to 1. So from second, c minus b equals to 1. C minus b equals to 1. And the value of c is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 minus b equals to 1. And 1 by 2 minus 1 equals to b. And the value of b is minus of 1 by 2. We get all these three values, a, b and c. Now we put these values in equation number a. So from a, x upon x minus 1 into x square plus 1 is equals to a upon x minus 1, and the value of a is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 into 1 upon x minus 1. Then bx plus c, the value of b is minus 1 by 2. So minus 1 by 2x, and the value of c is plus 1 by 2, and upon x square plus 1. Then we will put the integration sign and introduce dx. So x dx upon x minus 1 into x square plus 1 equals to 1 by 2 integration dx upon x minus 1. And from both the terms we will take minus as common, minus 1 by 2. So we get x minus 1 upon x square plus 1 and dx. We have taken minus as common from both the terms. So the minus term becomes positive and the term containing plus, it becomes minus. So from here 1 by 2 integration dx upon x minus 1, and this will be again separated. So minus 1 by 2 integration x dx upon x square plus 1, and minus minus plus 1 by 2 minus minus plus 1 by 2 integration and dx upon x square plus 1. And this is I. This is I. I equals to integration x dx upon x minus 1 x square plus 1. So make it equals to I1 minus 1 by 2 I2 and plus 1 by 2 I3. And name it equation number B. Then we will find I1, I2 and I3. So I1 is integration dx upon x minus 1, which is log of x minus 1. So I1 equals to log of x minus 1 and plus c1. Then we find I2. So I2 equals to integration x dx upon x square plus 1, and put x square plus 1 equals to t. So differentiation of x square is 2x, and differentiation of t is dt by dx, and 2x dx equals to dt. Then I2 equals to integration 2x dx equals to dt, and x dx equals to 1 by 2 dt. So x dx is written 1 by 2 dt, and x square plus 1 is t. So this becomes 1 by 2 log t. And the value of t is x square plus 1. So the value of I2 is 1 by 2 log and x square plus 1. Then we calculate I3. So I3 is equals to integration dx upon x square plus 1 dot square. This is directly on the form dx upon x square plus a square. So 1 by a tan inverse x by a. So I3 is equals to tan inverse x, and here the constant term is c2 plus c2. So tan inverse x plus c3. Then put all these values I1, I2 and I3 in equation number B. So from equation B, I equals to 1 by 2 I1, and the value of I1 is, so 1 by 2 and log x minus 1 plus c1. Then minus 1 by 2 I2. So minus 1 by 2, the value of I2 is 1 by 2 log and x square plus 1 plus c. Then plus 1 by 2 I3. The value of I3 is tan inverse x and plus c. Then the final result 1 by 2 log x minus 1 minus 1 by 4 log x square plus 1, then plus 1 by 2 tan inverse 1 by 2 tan inverse x, and plus 1 by 2 c1 minus 1 by 2 c2 plus 1 by 2 c3. All these constant terms becomes c. This is the final result. Now question number 8. Integration x dx upon x dx upon x minus 1 the whole square and x plus 2 This is the linear form and this is the square form. So let x upon x plus 2 into x minus 1 the whole square is written as, or linear we will write a upon x plus 2, and for a square form we write b upon x minus 1 and plus c upon x minus 1 the whole square. Then x upon x plus 2 x minus 1 the whole square. On the right side take LCM. So x plus 2 and x minus 1 the whole square is the LCM. X plus 2 gets cancelled and a into x minus 1 the whole square plus b into x minus 1 times cancelled, and it remains x plus 2 and x minus, then plus c, x minus 1 the whole square gets cancelled, c into x plus 2. So denominator gets cancelled from both the terms, and x equals to a into, remove the bracket, x square minus 2x plus 1 plus b into x square minus x plus 2x minus 2 and plus dx and plus 2c. Then x equals to ax square minus 2ax plus a plus bx square, 2x minus x plus x, so plus bx minus 2b plus cx and plus 2c. So x equals to, taking x square as common, we get a plus b into x square. From the rest terms we take x as common, so minus 2a plus b and plus c x. Then the constant term a minus 2b plus 2c, a minus 2b and plus 2c. Now equate the coefficient. The coefficient of x square on the right side is a plus b, and on the left side coefficient of x square is 0. Coefficient of x on the right side minus 2a plus b plus c, and on the left side coefficient of x is 1. The constant term is a minus 2b and plus 2c, and the right side the constant term is 0. So from equation number 1 we find the value of a. So a is equals to minus of b. Then put the value of a in equation second. So from second, the value of a is minus b, and already there is minus. So minus minus plus. So 2b plus b and plus c equals to 1, and it gives 3b plus c equals to 1. This is equation number 4. Then from third, put the value of a equals to minus b. So minus b minus 2b, it gives minus 3b and plus 2c equals to 0. Equation number 5. The value of a is taken minus b, so minus b minus 2b minus 3b and plus 2c equals to 0. Now solve equation 4 and 5. So from equation number 4 and 5, 3b plus c equals to 1, and minus 3b plus 2c equals to 0, plus 3b minus 3b cancelled, 2c plus c 3c equals to 1, and the value of c comes to be 1 by 3. Then put the value of c from fifth number equation. From equation number 5, 3b, 2c is equals to 3b, or 3b equals to 2c, 3b equals to 2c, and b equals to 2c by 3. So b equals to 2 by 3, and the value of c is 1 by 3. So we get the value of b is 2 by 9. C equals to 1 by 3, the value of b equals to 2 by 9. In equation number 5, we substituted the value of c. So 3b equals to 2c and b equals to 2c by 3, and the value of c is 1 by 3, it becomes 2 by 9. Now a equals to minus b. So the value of a will be minus of 2 by 9. Because here a is equals to minus b and the value of b is 2 by 9. So a equals to minus 2 by 9. Now let it equation number 8. So from x upon x plus 2 into x minus 1 the whole square equals to a upon x plus 2. The value of a is minus 2 by 9 into 1 upon x plus 2. Then the value of b, the value of b is plus 2 by 9. So 2 by 9 into 1 upon x minus 1, and the value of c, the value of c is 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 into 1 upon x minus 1 the whole square. Now put the integration sign and introduce dx both sides. So integration of x dx upon x plus 2 x minus 1 the whole square is equals to minus 2 by 9 integration of dx upon x plus 2 plus 2 by 9 integration of dx upon x minus 1 and plus 1 by 3 integration of dx upon x minus 1 the whole square. Then minus 2 by 9 integration of dx upon x plus 2, this is log x plus 2, plus 2 by 9, this gives log x minus 1, plus 1 by 3 integration of dx by x minus 1 the whole square. So dx upon x minus 1 the whole square is written as x minus 1 raised to the power minus 2 dx, and this will be integrated on the form x raised to the power n. So x raised to the power n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So we get x minus 1 raised to the power minus 1 upon minus 1, and it gives minus 1 upon x minus 1. So the integration of dx upon x minus 1 the whole square is minus 1 upon x minus 1 and plus c. From these two terms 2 by 9 is common. So log x minus 1 minus log x plus 2 is written as log a by b, and plus minus minus 1 by 3 into x minus 1 and plus c. This is the final equation.